Way of Holiness. Are you going through it? Dear friends, brothers, and sisters, how important for each of us to know the best way to our destination. Many drivers among us depend on satellite navigation. GPS provides us with a choice of roads, estimate distance of each, cost of petrol, certain condition, time needed, and much more. This may well apply to our personal life and the way we take as we are heading towards eternity. Prophet Isaiah was divinely inspired to write the following: A thoroughfare will be there. It will be called the way of holiness. The unclean will not travel on it. It is reserved for those authorized to use it. Fools will not stray into it. That is Isaiah 35:8. A road called the Way of Holiness. Those of older generation, like myself, remember the popular poster, The Broad and the Narrow Way, created in 1862, and was inspired by the Lord's teaching recording in the Gospel according to St. Matthew 7:13-14. The Lord says, Enter through the narrow gate, because the gate is wide and the way is spacious that leads to destruction, and there are many who enter through it. But the gate is narrow and the way is difficult that leads to life, and there are few who find it. The Hebrew text in Isaiah reads literally, And there will be there a road and a way, and the way of holiness it will be called. The Qumran scroll 1QISA with small a again does not reflect the repetition of the phrase. Also, the second part of the verse in this context speaks of the morally upright people, in contrast to the morally impure and foolish. Consider in this context also, fools is an indication to those who are morally corrupt, not those with limited intellectual capacity. The broad and narrow way poster had a message that was also well illustrated with characters and Bible references. I hope the loss of its popularity is not an attempt to make no distinction between the two roads, two ways of life, two groups of people, and certainly two destinations. Friends, my desire for all of us to go through the way of holiness. Will you? Have a blessed week. Thank you.